Testing, testing. Now you can hear me. Heck yeah. All right. Hey everyone, what is up? Josh here, and today I'm gonna paint some more on my boy child's portrait. I did do a couple of little tweaks. I'm running a little bit behind today because it is my kiddo's spring break. So let's get some music going up in here. Epidemicsound.com. So, for all of your streaming and YouTube needs, I highly recommend epidemicsound.com. Royalty-free music on a monthly membership. Works really well. Not sponsored. I wish. I wish. I would take a free membership of Epidemic Sound. Let's get my headphones on so that there we go. So now I am listening to my music through my headphones, and it's not going to end up like crossing over with the microphone. All right, so there's that. Now I need to open up photos. Pull up this portrait of my boy, who has joined me today at the studio. Yeah, there's that. And I am also looking up some JC Leyendecker art. Preferably art that he has done of kids so that I can see how he approaches childlike proportions. And I'm really like Leyendecker's style really boils down to how he does hair. So if I can find like a shaggy-headed, messy blonde kid, which I'm sure he has done, that would be amazing. And I'm probably going to go back and re-render at least the hair on the portrait I did of my daughter. Yeah, I love Leyendecker's work. I don't know any artist who doesn't love Leyendecker's work. Okay. Just gonna type in JC Leyendecker without kids because Leyendecker didn't have any kids. As a matter of fact, everyone who has studied Leyendecker's life is relatively certain that he was indeed homosexual. So yeah, he did not procreate. And he's just a freaking genius. A skilled genius who lived a unfortunately closeted life at the time. On a slightly unrelated note, happy belated by one day of visibility for the trans community. Sorry, still just looking for good references. I should have collected these references before getting started today. Whoops. Since I do need this to be more of a likeness than an illustration, I'm not gonna super stylize it, but I would like to at least have like a stylized influence. Kids are doing kid things. Ooh, there's a good one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna simplify everything on this portrait. All right, and I'll do it in separate layers, and then the way I've been coloring lately is the way I'm going to continue coloring. So sort of cheating digitally with the Leyendecker study, but if that's okay with you. Drawing blue. Drawing keyboard. Ooh. Random note of excitement. If anyone's even going to hear this, but random note of excitement is I got my brand spanking new ink sets in yesterday, and organized like the whole freaking rainbow in my toolbox now. We have switched the way that we're doing things at the studio, so it's booth rent now, meaning like we're all responsible for our own supplies, and I wanted to go ahead and invest in a quality set of inks. So I got the top 25 Eternal set. We've been using a blend of Fusion and Eternal inks, and now I am 100% Eternal. But I got the top 25 set, and then the set of Eternal inks that I've been using, subset of Eternal inks that I've been using is the vintage ink set, which is just amazing. And my favorite ink of the vintage ink set, ironically, well, not ironic, my favorite color in there is the classic pink. It's like the pink Cadillac pink, and it just goes into the skin so beautifully. It's buttery smooth. Just keep looking at all of this Leyendecker reference, and I'm not sure that approaching it in the way that I planned is going to work, because Leyendecker does cross-hatching with his paint. So it's so I pulled some Leyendecker brushes from Esben Mash's Leyendecker set, and I tweaked them because I have to tweak them. I'm never satisfied with the way they're presented in any base set, so I tweaked his brushes to make me happy. All right, Leyendecker doesn't smudge, so not really. There's very little smudging that happens in Leyendecker's work. It's just, this is a mark, and this is a different mark, and maybe this is a different mark with some texture next to that mark. It's really interesting to see. It's all about shape design and brush economy. So where am I in this painting? I have no freaking clue. Here's the reference. Made the eyes a little bigger, as I always do. Just gonna merge this down. And I'm gonna start building and reducing some contrast, I guess. Give reference. Let's see where assist is. Assist is back there a little bit. And we'll make a new layer. Where do I want to focus on this? Good question. I don't have a good answer to. Make this a little smaller. That's working. And I gave him all of his teeth back because he has grown his teeth back in, and I'm basically aging him by 2 years in this portrait. I'm making the portrait current. I will say I do actually really enjoy having this angled brush. It's making the painting process actually much easier. I haven't really messed with one of these since I did Photoshop painting or Krita painting. But yeah, that angled brush really does make life a lot easier. Just picking out the highest contrast places. Is it too small still? So if you're joining in, feel free to chat. I like talking to people instead of talking to myself. Hint, hint. Yeah, I'm also down to discuss like Procreate tips and tricks. For instance, one that a lot of people don't know is if you can't see where my cursor is. Good morning, Namera. So fun Procreate tip is that if you click on your sliders and then while holding down, move, let's see, I'm reversed. So if you move your stylus way away from the slider and then go up and down, you can micro adjust it with huge movements. Mind blown, right? So say, like, I know sometimes these little sliders are really tricky to mess with. Yeah, you can make micro adjustments without freaking out about like, shit, I only wanted to move it 1% and now it moved 3. You can do that with all of the sliders. Like the further away you move, like you tap and then move out to the side, well, tap, move out to the side, and then up and down. Lets you fine tune, accurately control where your adjustments are. Sketchbook switch. Oh, are you talking about like page assist? Like this? Yeah, page assist is awesome. Procreate's. Yeah, Procreate's awesome. I heart Procreate. Yeah, working on the family portrait. It's the hardest thing ever, I swear. I don't know how I don't know how people, myself included, can work on a family portrait, because like I'm never satisfied with the likeness. And now I've made my son a bit too feminine because I've made his eyelash. Well, I have long eyelashes, and so do all of my kids. My wife does not, and she is envious. But in a portrait, anyway, long eyelashes do indeed look rather feminine. So, let's see. The brush that big. It's a little too small. There we go. Holy crap. Alright. So I need to fix that too. Do not orient the screen. There we go. So that means it only get all right, perfect. I hate when the brush changes behavior on me right in the middle. Well, it didn't change behavior on me in the middle of using it. I just wasn't expecting that behavior. No, that's too much. Let's see. If I were Leyendecker, how would I approach this cross-hatching? Probably select a better value is what I would do. Maybe maybe a little darker. Cross hatch. Well, hatch. Yes, that has a Leyendecker-ish feel. Yeah, I really wanted to study some Leyendecker approaches to portraiture, and it is hard. But that's not a bad thing that it is hard. It's just a new challenge, and we'll see how it goes. Like, what the hell is... what happened here? I don't know what happened here. Probably just a random stray Procreate mark, because as much as I love Procreate, it is bad. Like, if you accidentally tap the screen a little too hard, it's just like, black mark. Ugh. Share this camera. It is like the epitome of meticulous shape design and brush economy.
Daddy!
What, child?
Nancy's sharing the chair with me.
What are you supposed to be sharing? There's chairs everywhere. Pick a different chair.
Rude.
Maddox is rude.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, my kids are fighting. They're fighting good. Baby, grab that chair. Or get the chair from behind the desk here. It's really nice. It's got the rollerblade wheels and everything. I would like you to go do that instead of yell at my audience here, because I'm on a live stream. It's okay to be mad. Oh. But yeah, look up J.C. Leyendecker and just be amazed at the golden age. Well, Leyendecker and Rockwell were the golden age illustrators of note. They're really freaking good, both of them. I just love Leyendecker's hair, and his shape design is amazing. Baby, if you want more time, you gotta do chores.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'm gonna mute this. Alright, I has returned. Oh, sibling rivalry. you won't be disappointed researching Leyendecker and Rockwell. They're amazing. And then Esben Lash, the guy who made this Procreate brush set. Well, he made it for Photoshop because you can use it in Procreate. He did a really awesome tutorial on Proco. On deconstructing Leyendecker. And it's also really good tutorial. Like, yeah. Word's not worky the way Word's supposed to worky. I apologize. I really love this hatching technique for painting now. Like it turns painting into more of a drawing activity. So even if it's hard, it's more fun for me. And it leaves a lot of texture. He just breaks down really well what the JC Leyendecker style is. And then teaches how he would approach painting like Leyendecker. And it's a really valid approach. Let's see. I'm gonna start working on some highlight tones as well. Make this brush a little bigger so that I can get it. Why are you battling Sleepy Brain? Sorry to hear that. I slept really well. It's just kids throw me off balance a lot. Like when they're arguing, I can't focus. I'm starting to get really happy with this one. I also have my coffee. This is cup number 2. So it's spring break. I am not staying at the studio today after I finish this live stream. I came in to pack up my inks in my toolbox and start a new 3D print and do my live stream. But after I'm done with all of those things, I'm going back home and making even more coffee. A coffee, yeah. I don't function without my coffee. Oh, I don't know. So, I got my planer heads printed, a bunch of them. Got the original planer head, female planer head. No. I will stream and record from home on occasion, but I had stuff to do here today anyway. Um, I don't usually, well, I only record at the studio because this is where my nice lighting setup is. But I'm not recording right now, just streaming. I mean, YouTube will make a recording of this, but yeah, train of thought left the station again. I think I'm starting to really capture a painterly likeness of my boy child. I could be wrong, but normally I am not at all pleased with likenesses of my kids. So 2 more days until your mentorship meeting. Are you excited? That's way too dark. Let's control that contrast. Have a clear focal point. Don't want to muddy that up. It's like waiting for Christmas. Pull up some of this journey. I really wanna. So I want to do this on a. I don't know, where's that audio? It looks good. Nice. Now let's get rid of that. Pull up this one. Contrast wise, are we nearing the same amount of contrast? Probably not. So now how would I get a similar amount of contrast? Dimples. Let's start with the dimples. So Yeah, it's always really fascinating to like pick up on the learnings of a much more experienced artist. Not gonna lie, that's kind of like business wise anyway. That's what I'm trying to do in conversations with Vale. Like I'm like, hey man, I'm transitioning to Illustrator. What are your tips and tricks and secrets? He's like, conventions. All right, cool. I'll try. I'm probably gonna crash a convention or something next time he's near me. Hey, steal some booth space. He is, yeah. He's figured that out to an extent. Like, yeah, you guys really we need to do the pizza party soon. So we've both been talking shop, as it were. So his aspirations for the community, like it was an unexpected thing that happened. Like he didn't mean to blow up on a Discord the way he did. Like YouTube was somewhat planned, somewhat. The Discord was unplanned, and it's just grown way more than he ever expected it to. But now it's a thing that he's really putting in a lot of not so much effort. Like the mod team is doing most of the like lifting in the server, which is fun. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy jumping in and helping out. I enjoy seeing other people like take up the reins too, like yourself. Good freaking job. But he's putting a lot of thought into the community now, and it's really cool to see. Really cool to see. Structural. Oh, there it is. I used to. Oh, what he's planning. So something that he's also trying to figure out is how to, same thing as me actually. So we're both trying to figure out how to increase like online sales, physical sales. So like if he were to be able to push his Etsy shop a little bit more, rather than having to go to conventions and only sell on the weekends where he's at the convention. That's like his primary goal. I'm also trying to push for more print sales, and a lot of it I think has to do with just we never promote prints. Like they're available, but we never promote them. So it's a thing. Now, hair design. So I'm going to pick. We'll go for this medium tone. And I would like to use this. Go bigger with it. Get one big overall shape. One FW. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Daddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Pete. I didn't know that was his thing. Does he do like a weekly thing for his paintings? That might be how he had so much success on Patreon with the Angelarium stuff. Okay. So, email marketing, yes, but something that doesn't really get talked about a whole lot. That is a little bit different than the email marketing route is the new email marketing is having like a direct line to your audience where they are. And for a while there, that was like Facebook groups. I do email marketing. Like I have my joshj.blog. Speaking of which, if anyone else is watching this, make sure you visit joshj.blog and sign up for my everything. It's basically like a Patreon, except I hold all the keys. Patreon does not take you sign up directly through my website because I built it all myself. But yeah, so for a while there it was Facebook groups and then Patreon. Rather than email marketing now, subscribe and like all of those. Yeah, I'm bad at marketing. Sort of. I'm sort of bad at marketing. I'm bad at marketing this. I'm good at marketing tattoos. But the new email newsletter isn't an email newsletter, and it's not Facebook groups, and it's not Patreon. It's actually Discord. So Vale having his own Discord server, if he would ever use the everyone ping, would set him up for a whole lot of success. And I'm gonna have to talk to him about that later today. You can ping everyone whenever you post some new artwork and be like, hey, there's a print, or whenever you Discord would set him up so well. Like if he pings if he did an everyone ping whenever he published a new video, for instance, that would be an instant notification to 2,000 plus people to, hey, go check out this new video. And he doesn't do it. exactly. Like, the people who have signed up for his Discord are his audience. It is exactly who needs the ping, and he forgets, I think, to do the at everyone to let them know that, hey, there's something new for you to look at. Oh. So it's kind of funny. We had this conversation like shortly after I started doing the mod stuff. It's fine. I don't care. But shortly after I joined and started doing the mod stuff, he was like, so what brought you here? Because you're not doing the 6-month challenge. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to do the 6-month challenge. Sorry. That's not something I have the bandwidth for. I was like, honestly, it was the fact that you mentioned that you studied directly under Will Weston, because I mean, I've never studied directly under Will Weston, but I respect Will Weston a lot as a teacher. I've consumed a lot of his material, and it's really, really good. So that's what brought me into the channel. But yeah, he does need it all. Not well. He took a class under Will Weston. Like, he had one-on-one interaction inside of a classroom setting with Will Weston. Yeah, like, he flew overseas to go to this class. Yeah. Yeah.
When's lunchtime?
We'll we'll go get lunch here in like an hour probably. I think I love this hair. um Train of thought left again. Yeah, there was an thought somewhere in there, but it's gone. So I will say that learning anatomy is useful. I don't think it's something that someone should spend all of their time on, but I've had this conversation with a lot of people in the server, even it's like studying is great. Studying is really awesome. You definitely need to study, but if you're spending more than half of your art time studying, you're doing like you study for a reason, and that reason is to make it. So like focus. Why are you putting your shoes on? I'm so confused. Why are you yelling at me? Whatever. They're gonna play tag and speed walk without running. Yeah, they're not allowed to run in the tattoo shop. Where was I? There was a train of thought that got derailed again. Oh, study versus making things. Yeah, don't study more than you're making things. That's what it boils down to. Make things and study as needed to make things, not to study. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I can give most people actually is, don't fall into that trap, because it is a trap. Sorry. Yeah. It will. No. What if I switch this to just a dark? We'll pull down some of that contrast. Here we go. So my big thing is that like if you're making things, you're gonna find out what you need to study. Like if you focus on making things, then the shortcomings will become apparent in the end. It's just the way it all works. Oh, and the shop phone is ringing. Be right back. Yes, yes, it does. Wait, did I switch to the liner? I did. I was doing a thing. Oh, I was working with the mouth. Good. Let's see. Take it easy. It's 10 o'clock. I have to leave too, and the phone is ringing again. So take it easy. Have a great day, everyone. Keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, and dancing your hearts out. I'll see you next Tuesday.